Me llamo Ben Mankiewicz, estás viendo TYT Deportes. Me voy de esta puta madre.
Melky Cabrera possesses a batting average of .346, good for second in Major League Baseball behind Andrew McCutchen at .359. He has 60 RBIs with 11 home runs, was voted to his first All-Star game in which he won All-Star Game MVP. So when the news broke of him being suspended for 50 games because of performance-enhancing drugs, it was a huge blow to Melky Cabrera and to the San Francisco Giants. He tested positive for testosterone. According to Yahoo Sports, here was his quote: "My positive test was the result of my use of a substance I should not have used. I am deeply sorry for my mistake, and I apologize to my teammates, to the San Francisco Giants organization, and to the fans for letting them down." CBSSports.com had the full statement from the commissioner's office. The office of the commissioner of baseball announced today that the Giants outfielder Melky Cabrera has received a 50-game suspension without pay after testing positive for testosterone, a PED substance, a performance-enhancing substance, in violation of Major League Baseball's Joint Drug Prevention and Treatment Program. The suspension of Cabrera is effective immediately. The Giants statement: "We were extremely disappointed to learn of the suspension of Melky Cabrera for violating Major League Baseball's Joint Drug Prevention and Treatment Program. We fully support Major League Baseball's policy and its efforts to eliminate performance-enhancing drugs from our game. Per the protocol outlined by Major League Baseball's collective bargaining agreement, the Giants will not comment further on this matter." The San Francisco Giants are tied with the Los Angeles Dodgers with 45 games to go in the National League West. By the way, both teams are a half game back in the wild card. So the Giants could still easily make the playoffs, though it is a high mountain to climb. For Melky Cabrera, he is eligible to come back in Game 6 of any combination of tiebreakers, wild card games, and playoff contests. He led the league with 159 hits. This is his contract year and was certainly a most valuable player candidate. So it certainly hurts him a ton. Now, Darren Rovell sent out this tweet that he will not make roughly $1.63 million the remainder of the season. The irony is that CSNBayArea.com's Andrew Baggarly, an insider, asked Melky Cabrera just a little bit ago, maybe a month or two ago, if he was using performance-enhancing drugs, and Melky Cabrera vehemently denied. And, well, he vehemently denied so much that Baggarly actually put out a statement apologizing for questioning Melky Cabrera if he was using performance-enhancing drugs. So now the spotlight may shine on Baggarly, and his tweets were: "I stand by the apology column I wrote last month. Didn't have story nailed down. Shouldn't have put it out there. Now, if Melky Cabrera wants to apologize to me for lying when I asked him about it, that's another matter." So for all you guys who were ripping Andrew Baggarly, you could send him an apology now. The Dodgers obviously are loving this, and I know that Jesus Godoy, along with many others in our office, are so pleased of this news. It's saddening that the Giants lose their best player and their MVP candidate to performance-enhancing drugs, but in the words of Jim Carrey, sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. Tyler Kepner on Twitter sent this about a possible batting title for Melky Cabrera. "Melky's season ends at 501 plate appearances, one more, and he would have qualified for the batting title at .346. Poor guy. Andrew Siciliano sent this tweet: "So after all these years, they finally caught the Giants left fielder for using steroids." So for Kepner saying, "Oh, sad story," not really, because he used performance-enhancing drugs. He knew what he was putting into his body. How do we know that? He came out and apologized today. He apologized on the day this came out. So obviously, he knew what was going on. And you know what? Kudos to Melky Cabrera for coming out and saying, "Yeah, I did a wrong thing." He's going to serve his 50-game suspension, is eligible if the Giants go that far for a Game 6 in the playoffs. So again, Melky Cabrera suspended 50 games for performance-enhancing drugs. So you can let me know your thoughts. I'm always curious to hear you guys. You can tweet those at me, Strom. You can also follow me on there. Our Facebook page is in the description below. Leave your comments in the comments section below. Don't be afraid to tweet, like, and share this video. And also, please do us a favor. Support what we're doing here. Keep coming back for some more baseball coverage. And subscribe to TYT Sports.